Hey everybody! Okay, I have gotten a big order from Essential Depot. Now I bought 30, hand me a bottle of, here's one. I bought 32 pounds of Essential Depot's food grade lye. And it's in this monster box sitting over there. And I didn't want to try to lift it up and bring it up on the counter because I've gotten it so full. But anyway, I like their food grade lye because there's no heavy metal content. And when my customers come up to the table, I can say, and I use food grade lye. So I don't have any heavy metal content like you have from Drano lyes. And it's food grade lye like they use to make pretzels and hominy. Something about that just makes my soap better. Okay, alright, so anyway, so I got that, and then I got a big, massive 5-gallon bucket of coconut oil. And by the way, this is what I got from Essential Depot. Forgot to tell you. So anyway, so I got a big 55-gallon bucket of coconut oil. I have to get one every month now to keep up. And I love being able to get it in the big bucket. I think it said 50, it's 50 pounds, I think. 5 gallons anyway, or maybe it's 50 pounds. It's 50 pounds. I think the bucket's a little bit bigger than a 5-gallon, so it's a little bit more than 5-gallon container. And then I got me some stearic acid. This is Essential Depot's stearic acid, and I put it in my soaps to make my soaps harder. It's flakes, and the way you put it in is you put it in with, you add it in your recipe on the soap calculator as if it was a base oil, and you melt it in your crock pot as a base oil. Alright, and it's always the last to go, and so like you'll look down there and everything's melted, and there'll be the little specks of the stearic acid, but sometimes when you stir, it'll just go, it's gone. But if you don't ever stir it, it'll just sit there and like, I'm not gonna melt, but it will. So stir that stuff. Alright, and then I got some of Essential Depot's Aconite root. Oh, this stuff is so wonderful. Like in a 32 to 36 ounce batch, just a 1/4 of a teaspoon will make like this baby blue gray color, and then the more you put in there, it just gets darker blue, and like a tablespoon is like midnight black. So this stuff has so much range, and it's plum colored, and that's in hot processed soap. In cold processed soap, there's ways to use it to keep a plum color, but I don't do cold process. I'm a hot processed soaper. So anyway, it's the heat activates this stuff and turns it blue. It's like when you pour it in and you start stirring, it's like it just sort of turns from plum to blueberry cobbler. Okay, and I got 1 pound of the organic cocoa butter, and this stuff is awesome. It's hard as a rock, but it melts up and makes your recipes fun. This is really good in a chapstick, shea butter and cocoa butter with beeswax, or a lip balm. I think that's what you call it. And then I got me some clove leaf. Clove leaf is great for warts, and I use this in my wart kicker soap. And I put clove bud in there too. I got me some patchouli. Now, what I like about Essential Depot's patchouli is they don't use copper, or they don't purchase from growers that use copper. They require a certain grade of stainless steel, so there's no copper metal residue in here, and that's real important to me. The dark patchouli, as I'm told, what I've read about it is that it's turned dark because of the copper, and it actually pulls some copper into it. So that's my understanding of it. So I really love that because I'm an all-natural soaper, and I don't want any metal in my soap. Alright, I got me some turmeric root essential oil. Now turmeric root, I've been learning more about turmeric root. And turmeric root, I have a friend from India, and he told me that they take turmeric spice or turmeric root essential oil and put it in oil, and they do a full body massage of people who are getting married the next day. It's sort of like part of the wedding ritual. to energize them because it's so stressful the day of the wedding, and it's also believed to lighten the skin and make the skin just glow beautifully. So turmeric root is awesome for the skin, and I use it in my acne soap. And I got me some lime essential oil. I use that in my Gigolo Joe soap. And remember, when you're using citrus, small quantities, if you use a lot, you're going to have to, consider that a soap for oily skin people. Think detergent, cleanser, lime, lemon, citrus. Okay, I got me some more clove leaf. Oh, cassia. If you take off the lid and touch your nose will sting for some time. This stuff is very sensitizing, so I don't use more than a tablespoon in a batch of soap, and then I don't go in and put a whole bunch of other sensitizing stuff in there too. And cassia, I use it in my sinus soap. All right, and then clary sage. Clary sage is just awesome, and it's particularly good for helping men with testosterone levels and women. We need those too. And so a little bit of this in a soap I use it in my woman's bar. You can look at the different ones on my website, www.essential-soapsplural.com. And there's some more turmeric root. Oh, I got lavandin. That's different than lavender. Lavandin is kin to lavender, but it has the ability to open up the sinuses, so I use this in my sinus soap. More turmeric. I was out. And I got me some nutmeg. And I make this soap for warts, and it's because it has high qualities of clove leaf and clove bud, and I put a little cinnamon in it for fun. And people would use it for their warts, and I would get all of these rave reviews about warts falling off. And I don't know if everybody's does, but I've just got tons of reports of warts falling off and everything. But yet the smell of it was not appealing to somebody just to regularly buy it. So just somebody that wanted to work on their warts would buy it. So then I added the nutmeg to it. It made it awesome. Now everybody wants to use that soap. So I really highly, if you're doing anything with cinnamon and clove, look at adding some nutmeg. All right, and then I got the big thing of peppermint. With essential oils, growers have times of abundance and scarcity right before the next harvest. And during the scarcity times, the price will go up. So I find that I can't afford peppermint too much unless I get it in the big 1 kilogram container. So I really save tons of money getting it in these big containers. And I got me some lavender. I just used tons of lavender, so it only made sense to buy the big ones. And tea tree, I have so many soaps that use tea tree. Tea tree is antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic, anti-everything. Plus, it's great for the immune system. It's great for healthy hair shaft, great for healthy skin. It kills bugs. I use it with my cedarwood and tea tree soap. So, tea tree is awesome. And then I have to have rosemary. I use rosemary all the time. Rosemary and lavender is like two I can't do without. Rosemary is an anti-aging essential oil that's used in a lot of your real expensive anti-aging serums and creams in the fancy stores. Plus, rosemary promotes healthy hair roots if you use it in a shampoo bar. And it's an anti-ager, so you can't go wrong with rosemary. Oh, and it lifts the spirits. Alright, and then I ordered some of Essential Depot's melt and pour soap, and I'm going to do some videos working with it. I've already put 2 videos on, and let's see what it looks like. Hey Meggers, where is that, the remnants that I have left of the melt and pour soap? Is it up there on the top? It's the melt and pour soap. It was cut up into pieces in a box or something, and I've been doing videos, and we stuck it somewhere. Yeah, look down there and see if it's in the bottom down there. I know it's in here somewhere. No, down there. Maybe it's down there. Anyway, And so you get it in this wonderful mold, or you can buy it without. And here it is. And the greatest, most awesome thing about this is the Essential Depot cutter. It will cut this. So you can cut it up with the cutter and then chip it up and then make soap with it. And if you're going to put it back in the mold and use it, then you can cut your melt and pour soap with their cutter. So you can't cut all melt and pour soap, but you can cut theirs. And their melt and pour soap is a solid white, and it has it's called Shea Melt and Pour Soap Base, 4 pounds loaf plus red silicone mold, and it has the instructions, and it's made from palm oil, propylene glycol, castor oil, water, sodium the food grade lye, vegetable glycerin, and no undisclosed ingredients. Now that's real important, because with FDA we need to know exactly what's in our soap for our labeling. So I got 2 of those. I love these little Essential Depot cards. They're just perfect. They got a calendar on the back. Okay. And we always get an invoice. I love getting invoices with my stuff. So I got that. So that was my Essential Depot order. I think it was over $800 worth of stuff with the lye and the big 50-gallon bucket and all this stuff. And my shipping was, I think, around $72. I thought that was awesome, because they've got new contracts now. So if you looked at Essential Depot, I mean, they're still not set up really for just ordering one thing. They're more set up for for people who soap and need a bunch of stuff. But they just got new contracts with UPS, and so they've got a whole new shipping process. So check them out. And you're welcome to use my link too. Okay, so, and then I had some dear Soap and Friends to send me some stuff. And this is from Brenda Weatherly in Pontotoe, Mississippi. And she found out that I love to drink hot tea. And she sent me something to do with hot tea. And she tried to explain it to me. It's something like a single pot or something. But anyway, so I am going to check this out. I've been dying to do this video so I can open this present. Okay. Tea for One. Hi, Kim. Here is the teapot for one I told you about. It's been in the shed, so wash it up good. I don't know how things get so dirty. Just sitting on a shelf. The top is the pot and the bottom is the cup. Just put your tea in the top, add the boiling water, and then let it steep with lid on for 35 minutes and enjoy. My plan is to open a tea room as part of the ministry. I have tea of all kinds, inspiring summer, fall, and winters. Also do scripture teas and theme teas, and yes, oven. You know how I am. I have a hard time with small letters and big words. And yes, even, I think that's Pioneerties. You look at this, Meggers. What is that word?
What's this name?
P-I-N-E. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what it means. Okay, I have loads of tea sets, teapots, and these tea for one. And I hope you enjoy it, and hope to meet you soon. Hugs, Beverly K. Weatherly. P.S. As there is now a Oh, she's changing her. There's 2 people with the same name, so she's going to change hers so that people can tell them apart. This no slip is what? Oh, this is what she uses to wrap her soap in. I just cut it to fit, and I give $1 for a pad of 40 sheets. Can't beat that with a stick. Ha! And I have different ones with different sayings. Hugs. And this says, savor the simple things, T for 1. All right, let's get in here and see what we're going to find. Okay. Get that out of the way. Because it is rockery. Ooh, isn't that pretty? She needs to sell these on our Facebook page. I have a Facebook chat page for those of you that don't know. And if you make homemade soap, you can come in and join the page. And then when you and then I have another page just if you want to sell something that's soap related. And I don't know. I sort of think that a good hot cup of tea would be good after making homemade soap. And we use teas in our soap, so I don't know, I think it would be cool. But isn't this adorable? You put your tea in here. I don't see how, huh? Oh. Yeah, it just got hot in shipping. Coconut oil all the time melts in shipping.
I didn't know if it's coconut or the other.
Oh, let's see. It says coconut oil, 50 pounds. Hey, she just opened it up and it came UPS, and it gets like really hot in those trucks, and coconut oil melts at 76 degrees, so it's pre-melted. But here in the house it'll warm back up. But it's scoopable. I love that about it. It's scoopable. You should call, everybody right now should call Essential Depot and tell them how awesome it is that they offer coconut oil in a convenient 50-pound bucket, so that we don't have to have all those containers to deal with and cutting them open and trying to get it out and all that stuff. It's so easy. You just drag it up and just scoop out what you want. It's awesome. You know, I think that you put the water and the tea in here, and then after it steeps, you pour it into your cup, and it's just enough for your cup. At first I thought it drained out in some way into the cup, but it don't. Isn't that awesome? So in a way, it's like a little teapot and a cup all in one. It's tea for one. Isn't that cool? Okay, all right. So thank you so much. And then I have been wanting to make pine tar hot process soap, and I just haven't done it. I need to get on there, but I have been so busy lately, you just do not know. My life has been absolutely crazy. And now I'm going to Virginia for a soap show. I'm leaving on Thursday, and I just have not had the time to do the research and find a supplier that I'm totally satisfied with, and I'm so darn picky. Because I'm going to sell it for somebody, you know, and everything has to be just so, because I try to do everything as natural as possible. And so I have just been so darn picky. But she has done the research, and she's happy with her source. And this is Westside Soapworks Pine Tar and Spice Bath and Body Bar from Tacoma, Washington. Isn't that adorable, these little bags she's put it in? Oh, and she's done a design around the edges. Let me warm it up. It's got cold. We keep the soap room as cold as we can because the crock pots burn us up. Oh yeah, it's very light. I really expected the pine to like hit you in the face. And this one is pine and patchouli. See, I've never ever touched it. I've never used it. I don't know anything about it. And I really expected to go like this and go, pine. So, and this smells so good. It's pine tar with, sorry, it's pine with patchouli in it. Meg, you gotta smell this. I know, she's like, I'm not getting on the camera.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells so good. This one here is pine and spice, but I don't know what the spice is. There's not, oh yeah, wait, here's the ingredients. Oh, it's got almond milk in it, oatmeal, juniper, peppermint, and clove. Well, if it was me, I would put more juniper and pine, and let's see, what was it? Because I'm a scent junkie, and so if it was me, I would put more juniper and more clove in it. Because the patchouli one is good. It's still light for me. I like stuff to really go. I like to go, like when you go in the candle store and you smell the candle and you go, oh, come here, smell this. Oh, and everybody's just having a little, fit over the smells. But these are real mild, and so for me, this would be too mild. But I am so gonna love using them. I'm gonna wash my face with them. I have all kinds of trouble with rosacea and stuff, and I'm going to test these out big time. And I have got a breaking out on this leg, this foot, and this leg over here from where I got out getting some things out of the weeds so we can mow. And I'm allergic to weeds and stuff. And so I'm so going to use both of these and give them put them through their paces. And I thank you so much. I really wanted to see what the pine tar smelled like. And the pine tar does not hit you in the face. I mean, I think if I was making just a pine tar soap, I think I'd make pine tar with pine essential oil and tea tree essential oil. And, I mean, because pine tar, right? Oh, those are awesome. Now, let's see what she wrote. Hey, Kim. Okay. Just wanted to get both of these pine tar bars off to you. I love the patchouli one. I hope you do as well. Hugs, Carrie. And this is Carrie Taylor in Tacoma, Washington, and she is Westside Soapworks. Oh yeah, here it is. www.westsidesoapworks.com. Check out her website and give those a whirl. All right. Thank you so much for watching. We're doing a quickie because I'm getting ready for the Virginia show. I'm doing a 45-minute demo, and so it's just a disaster behind you. We've got things that we're packing up stuff. This is a super fats for one of them, and we're packing up and organizing and cooking and getting displays ready, and we'll do getting the stuff ready. Here's the base oils I'm taking with me to make soap on stage. It is going to be so much fun. I hope that you are coming. I know they've already closed they've already closed it, so you can't get in now. But in any case, I hope that you're coming and that you enjoy it. We're going to have so much fun. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my videos. Essential Depot is awesome, and there is a link in the video and at the beginning and the end, in the description and the beginning and the end, plus also on my About page and up on my channel, the big picture on my channel, so that you can go there. And thank you so much if you click on it, and if you buy something while I'm there, I get a small percentage, and thank you so much. That really helps me out. And also, I am doing a soaping convention myself, August 30th, 30th, and 31st, but it really actually starts 31st. The 30th is just a fun day. We're just going to go tour Mentone for those that want to come early. And that's going to be in Rainsville, Alabama. You can go to my website, www.essential-soaps.com, and look in the tabs, and you'll see soap convention, and you can read all about it. It's only $25 to come. We're going to do a bunch of hands-on. It's going to be so cool. And my Facebook chat page, the link is also at the first and the end of the video, plus in the description. And I would just love it if you make homemade soap or homemade beauty skin products of some kind. Please come and join us. We have so much fun on that page. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my commercials. That helps me out too. And all those other people out there, if you like their videos, watch their commercials because that really helps them out. All right. Bye, everybody.